Latino.
Black.
Define me with all your words, then find me a lesson to be learned. You can brand me or burn me, and I won't let it hurt me.
Define me as what I am, and try me as just a simple man. I'm no harm to you, I'm just doing the best I can.
And if I'm defined by what I do, then what am I supposed to call you? The shadow of a broken past you abuse.
And if I can stand on my 2 feet, I'll break the wall where we will meet. I'll document our combination for you.
We're starting this party tonight, where people will be undefined and love who they want when the judgment is done, and won't have to hide.
Starting this party right now, where people can shake off their doubts and send out their love as it moves through the crowd, and people can shout
That they love me.
for they love the woman,
And no one will be judged for love, and I can't be judged for who I am. Define me with broad cliches.
but I won't undergo any hate for a stranger's mistake.
Struggle through the boundaries of society's needs.
Now I'm trying to please.
It's free to find me as God's child.
Human and rolling wild.
Cause as much mine as yours in the end. So let's unite as friends. And if I can lie in nature's bed without the roses killing me dead, I think the earth has got a point, and we're a moving joint.
If I can say my prayers at night, I think I'm doing something right. Let's open up a song of safety and carry through the night.
Starting this party tonight, where people will be undefined and love who they want when the judgment is done. They won't have to hide. We're starting this party right here, where people will shake off their fear. And mass tolerance is replaced with resistance, and everyone cheers.
Sun in the sky, you know how I feel. Breeze drifting on by, you know how I feel. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life. I'm feeling good. Fish in the sea, you know how I feel. River running free, you know how I feel. Blossom on the tree, you know how I feel. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life for me. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good. Dragonfly out in the sun. You know what I mean, don't you know? Butterflies all having fun. You know what I mean. Sleep in peace when day is done. That's what I mean. And this whole world is a new world, and a whole world for me. Stars, when you shine, you know how I feel. Scent of a pine, you know how I feel. Freedom is mine, and I know how I feel. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life for me. Yes, it's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life for me.
When I was younger, I used to vacation with my aunt and uncle in Maryland. They were kind of nouveau riche, lived in a cul-de-sac. I don't know if you've ever been to Gaithersburg, but it's very gentrified out there. Every time I would go down there, I'd always want to go to Baltimore, because in the summer, they have the concerts by the bay. Oh, it was beautiful. My uncle would be like, oh, we don't really want to go out there. But we would anyways, because the rest of the family wanted to go. And Baltimore, well, there are a lot of homeless people out there. There are a lot of black homeless people out there. And they'd make my aunt and uncle incredibly nervous. I remember this one time, we were walking around, it was starting to get dark, and this black guy who was clearly, you know, addicted to drugs, followed us around for a few blocks asking for money and kind of being menacing. And my cousin Gordon, who was only about 3 years old at the time, was deeply upset by this. For months afterwards, you know, even if there was a black person in the grocery store, he would become really upset because he so rarely encountered black people in his neighborhood, and his first experience was so frightening. And not only was that sad, but it didn't bother his mother and father very much that he was afraid of black people now. He's so young, and this is going to form impressions for the rest of his life. I guess it's a very stark thing, and a lot of people don't want to think about the fact that it is a very visible thing. They don't want to think about the fact that kids recognize it without being told.
defined by our blood, ancestral roots, and geography, a label over which we have no control. I mean, nobody asked me if I wanted to be Latino, but I was born Latino. In the classroom, teachers taught us to all get along, form diverse friendships, and be fair. But that's not what I learned on the playground. Not that we were nasty to each other, but we always had separate sides. I was a straight A student in elementary school, always trying to be among the top kids. I was never satisfied. Now, no one ever actually said white kids were better or smarter than Latinos, but I thought so. So one day in my obsession with climbing the ladder, I decided to be white, because white was better. I wanted to answer white when I filled out paperwork. The lighter you were, the better. Man, was I excited when I moved to a school in a white neighborhood. 90% of the kids there were smart white students. I thought I'd just become one of them. Looking back at it now, I feel so foolish. Thank goodness today others aren't as naive as I was. We all know we're equal. We all get along. I'll say, human kind deserves great applause. Everything is perfect. Remember, we separate ourselves because that is what we know, where we are comfortable.
No, mix it up. What is this, 1950? What is this nonsense of treating each other this way? See, isn't this nice?
talk about race. How do I put this? We treat all people the same. I've always thought we could celebrate race and celebrate other people's races, but when we say things like, oh, we don't see color, or we don't see race, what are we really saying? We're asking people of color to erase a large part of who they are, and to what extent, to make who happy. I've always thought of America as a place where you could be yourself. I've always thought that that was the American dream.
different colors, and we have different cultures.
We are all different.
We are not on a journey to become the same. All of our differences are what
What makes us beautiful as a human race.